Alrighty, traders. One is not like the other. We've got the Nasdaq, maybe bullish. What? And then also we got Dow Jones and S&P still potentially looking bearish. What? Let's get straight into it. Don't place a trade based on what you're seeing in this video because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. Alrighty, traders. So let's get straight into today's quick little update for you. One is not like the other. Let's get into it. So the Dow Jones here. It's a quick little update for you guys. The Dow Jones has support, and then it rallies down from there, right? So we had a rally down, but look what's happening now. Now we're actually holding here strong, but we're still in this overall downward. We're in this downward sort of trend here when it comes to the S&P 500, right? When it comes to the Dow Jones. So we're still in this downward trend. So we're not out of the woodworks yet when it comes to the markets here, right? We still could get a bounce, which as you guys know, I've been expecting. We could get a bounce and then suddenly see something like that as well too out of the market. So really interesting. Again, guys, as you guys know, I've been expecting some sort of a bounce out of the markets. And we're probably going to continue to get that from here. So this movement up here, and then it's going to be really interesting what actually happens through here. Because if the market doesn't do exactly what I just did just there, right? But instead it does something like this instead, where we go sideways and then we get a big breakaway bar like that. If the market does do something like that, then guess what? My thesis for the bearish is over. This is now a low false breakout. If that happens, guess what's happening? We're probably going to head back up. So my thesis right now, guys, is we're trading with the markets. Some of you guys hate this, right? You're like, oh, but John, you said the market. No one knows what's going to happen. That's why technical analysis is about flowing with the markets. Right now, we're downward trend. We have to go with the trend. But if certain things start to happen in the markets like that there, guess what? Maybe this whole thesis about the market's going to crash is not going to happen. So market crash? S&P 500. Right? Look at this here. S&P 500 is still breaking down a lot here, right? We have a lower high, breaking down. We still could be getting a rally out of this here, right? So something like this here, and then we get something like that, and then we start to roll over. So we could be getting that, but what happens if I'm wrong? What if this man here is wrong? And for some reason, we start to get some powering up moves. We get that, and then we get something like that happening. Well, then guess what? My thesis, and it doesn't matter what I think, it doesn't matter what I hope for, the market's not going to go down. And then guess what, guys? Then we need to follow with the markets, right? Because we need to, right now, guys, we're still on the downside here. But if we do start to see something like that on the Dow Jones and the S&P 500, then maybe we're getting for a rip, we're getting what we call a rip your face off rally. Maybe we're not going to get that crash. So again, we need to wait to see what the market does right here. In any event, guys, if you are trading the markets, don't trade based off what I just did there. What do you trade based off? A strategy, right? Strategy, right? Like, for example, today, me and my private clients, by the way, guys, if you want to become a private client of mine, I've got 2 spots left open. Click on the very first link in the description. Go over there. Get access to the free trading course, and then also you can actually fill out an application form to actually apply for my coaching program. So with my private coaching clients today, we were talking about setups that have the potential to do 500%, 1,000%, and more. We're talking about what type of setups we need to look for to make sure we're identifying those. Powerful stuff. Anyway, so if we do get that, guys, guess what? We need to flow with the markets. And we have a look at then we have a look at the Nasdaq. And look what the Nasdaq's doing. The Nasdaq actually broke out today. The Nasdaq actually broke to the upside. What? It's like, hang on a minute. The Nasdaq actually broke to the upside. So what does that actually mean? That means that the Nasdaq could be getting ready to have this overall big sort of this here. We could be getting ready for a move up on the Nasdaq. We're getting a lot of bullish stocks on the Nasdaq right now. So again, guys, as a technical trader, we must flow with the markets, right? It says one thing today, and a week later it starts to say something different. That's called trading, right? We need to flow and ebb and flow with the markets. Right now, we're still likely to see a really big downward movement here. But if my thinking is wrong, I need to listen to Mr. Market, and then we need to flow with that.